definitely do believe that there was 100% more than one shooter. Every other person that I've talked to that did get unfortunately hit as well have all said the same things. Um, when we got shot initially, didn't care which way it came from. I just know it was time to run. We ran about 200 yards in a 180-degree line from where the gunshots were coming from, at least the sounds. Got behind a car, made a call to my parents, and I thought that's kind of where I'm hanging out right now, at least until everything kind of subsides. Past that, I'm waiting, and all of a sudden we hear the little whizzing going by us, and the bullets are just flying by. And when something's coming up and down, or at least from a different angle, they're either going to hit the ground, they're going to a lot of different things are going to happen. When someone's shooting from a straight horizontal line, it's just going to keep flying. As soon as we heard a little break in it, we knew we had to keep running. We heard the gunfires approaching where we were. They just started getting closer and closer and louder. And I knew we were getting gunshots that were closer to us than where they originally started, and that's when we knew we had to run. I do believe that there were people inside of the venue that once the initial shooting started, and everyone kind of panicked, running everything. Once the lights turned on the stage and kind of lit everything up, it was a lit target. Every other night at the concert, everybody kind of exited right off Las Vegas Boulevard. That was standard. That was routine. You get out of the concert and you go down and go into the next casino. Well, at 10 o'clock, they closed every exit on Las Vegas Boulevard, every single one. They gated them all closed with chain link fences. 10:08, the shooting started, and it was we were pigs sitting in a corral. We only had one exit to go out of, and I'm sure nobody was familiar with where we were going. Everyone was just running, kind of following the sheet is what we were doing. The same exits that we have came in and left Friday and Saturday night were definitely closed. There were people that went over there and tried to leave, and there were cops that were telling them, no, you have to go the other way. You can't come out here. Go the other way, run the other way. There was just a lot of things that just kind of didn't sit right. Of course, they're trying to come up with and try and close this as quick as they can, and try and put this behind everybody, the whole country, the whole nine. But it was just very interesting, with all the police activity, even at the hospitals, interviewing the patients. I don't think one patient has been able to leave without giving another statement, myself included. As soon as I got discharged, there were two federal agents that wanted to get another audio statement when I left. And I'm telling them the same thing I'm telling you. I definitely believe there were at least 3 to 5 shooters, and 100% there was not just one person shooting from the 32nd floor.
You're walking out of here with a massive wound and a Band-Aid.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just show everyone so they understand? People don't understand the power of what just happened. You're a hunter, so you know, but...
So this is where the bullet went in.
That little tiny...
That tiny little thing, half the size of your pinky nail. And there was no exit wound, but everything kind of moves around, and you kind of get left with a bruise, I guess. And there's going to be a whole bunch of inflammation, and swelling will subside in hopefully a couple days, and we can move on. But bullet only went in, didn't come out, so...
It's going to be there forever. That's never coming out.
Never coming out.
So you were shot as you were lying prone?
Just standing still, just trying to cover up the friends.
And then you managed to get up, your friends helped you.
Mm-hmm.
You're running as you're bleeding.
We're running, gushing down blood, and finally tried to distance ourselves between us and where the gunfire was coming from, found a barrier, and that's when I noticed I was just completely, from my waist down, was just completely covered in blood.
Did you think you were going to die at that time?
I didn't think I was going to make it out of there with 22,000 people all running. Everyone's looking for either a cop or an ambulance, and I'm not running as fast as everyone else. I sat at the car, made a phone call to my parents, told them I loved them. There was a terrorist attack, and I was shot. I'm going to try and make it to a hospital, but I just want to let you know this is what's going on.